Hello everyone, we are students of Verinkar Institute of Management, Mumbai, and as a part of our business consulting assignment, we are here to discuss the topic of market of data centers in India. So in this topic, I, Atul, along with my teammates Anish and Bhushan, will describe the topic in detail. So initially computers were stand-alone device, means they doesn't require support of any data from outside. But as our consumption of data grew up, so we require more systems to store the data. So companies initially set up servers. So server is a computer that has a huge amount of data storage capacity, and also uh, it is a good processing speed. So but servers are not feasible for all the companies, especially for small companies, because it can get easily damaged and requires huge operating cost. So companies like Google, Amazon, which has data of millions of customers, started data centers. So data center is a facility that centralizes an organization's IT operation and equipment, where data is stored, managed, and monitored using various tools to ensure optimal performance and security. Uh, so now we will discuss components of data centers. So mainly it has computing resources like servers, visualization software, and server rackets. Along with this, it has storage resources like hard disk, which are piled up to store huge amount of data. It has network attached storage NAS and storage area network SAN. It also requires a lot of security from physical calamities. Also, it requires virtual security because there can be cyber attacks, so it requires security such as firewall, encryption, institution detection systems. Uh, what data centers also require is fault tolerance and redundancy. So redundancy means the data stored at one data center should be accessible to other data center also, because if data will get damaged at one data center, it should be present at other data centers. Otherwise, the big companies will lose a uh, big business. So data centers generate a lot of heat. So proper cooling system should be present in the data center, and also it should have proper 24 into 7 power supply, because if power gets damaged, the data stored in RAM devices will get distorted.
Now, I, Arzu Mishra, will walk you through the data center industry in India. So, currently, we have 152 data centers across India, but the distribution is not even, as 37 data centers are itself in Mumbai and 21 in Bengaluru, around 50 in Maharashtra itself. The expected CAGR from 24 to 32 is 11, that is 10.98%. And the key factors driving the growth of data centers are increasing digital adoption, government support, as government is highly taking initiatives towards it, and cloud services popularity. Next. Now, the global data contribution. So India is generating 20% of the world's data, while it only holds 3% of the global data center capacity. So there is a huge gap, and a lot of opportunities can come through this. And the capacity is doubling to 2000 megawatt by 2026 at 15% compounded annual growth rate. The anticipated capacity expansion is 12 times increase by financial year 2030. The key drivers to the growth are 5G rollout, emerging technologies like Internet of Things and artificial intelligence, and even digital transformation. So enhancing data storage and processing, and economic policies which are favored by government, and different policies and incentives through them. Now, talking about the major players, we have Adani Connects, Yota, and Nextra by Airtel, and ST Telemedia. The data center market in India faces several challenges despite its rapid growth and potential. So power availability is inconsistent and high energy cost. So significant energy expenses for data centers and high electricity cost impacting profitability of the data centers. Regulatory and policy issues are also one of them. So we have complex regulations, so difficulty to navigate and sometimes unclear also, and data localization laws, and that requires local data storage and extra investments.
Center market in India faces several challenges despite its rapid growth and potential. High real estate prices, which is expensive land acquisition, especially in urban areas, location restrictions, challenging in finding suitable sites, bandwidth availability, ensuring high-speed connectivity, especially in remote areas, network latency, difficulty in achieving low latency. Environmental concerns. There are many environmental concerns consisting of energy efficiency, high energy consumption, concerns about carbon footprint and sustainability, and also cooling requirements, which need an efficient cooling system. And challenges in India is mostly of hot climate. Next is lack of hyperscalers, that is predominantly co-location services, no major hyperscaler data centers, high investment and break-even time. Mostly the investment cost for is 60 to 70 crore per megawatt, long break-even period, and impacting ROI, so not feasible for India that much like compared to foreign countries. Dependency on cheap manufacturing. Reliance on imports for critical components, impact on cost and supply chain stability is a must, which India lack the most. That's why brings dependability on other nations. Cyber security threats, protection from cyber attacks, ensuring data security. And lastly, data privacy, compliance with data privacy laws, safeguarding personal data.
So now we will discuss about the pestle analysis of data center market in India. The objective is to understand the external microenvironmental factors impacting on India's data center market. So we are now talking about the political factors. The first one is government policies. The Indian government is promoting the digital initiative like Digital India, which requires extensive data storage and processing capabilities, leading the increasing demand of data center market. Next is the data localization law. The government is pushing the data localization, requiring for the companies to store the data within the country and driving the needs for the more data centers. Tax incentives. The various states of government offer the incentive tax like rebate and subsidies for setting up the data centers, which encourage the investment in this sector. Now we are talking about now economic factors. The economic, the rapid economic growth. India is growing economy and is leading to the higher demand for the digital services, e-commerce, and cloud computing, fueling the data need of the data centers. Then we are talking about the foreign investment. The data center market is attracting the significant foreign direct investment to the favorable government policies and large consumer base. Then we are now talking about social factors that like the digital adoption. The increase in the digital adoption in the various sectors like banking, healthcare, education, driving the needs of reliable data storage and thus the boosting the data center market. Urbanization and smart growth of the smart cities. The rapid urbanization and the growth of smart cities create the demand for the local data center processing, leading to the establishment of the more data centers. Then employment opportunities in IT networking, as well as increase in digital literacy in India. Now we are talking about the technological factors. The advancement in the cloud computing. The rise of the cloud computing and AI technologies require a robust data storage and processing infrastructure to boosting the data center market. The adoption of the green technologies and energy efficient practices. The growth of edge computing, which requires the data to be processed closer to the source, leading to the development of the regional and edge of the data center market. Then um, then the upcoming 5G networks are rolled out will increase the data traffic, necessitating the advancement data center infrastructure to manage the increase in the load. Then we are now talking about the environmental factor, the energy consumption. The data centers require the high energy consumption and it emphasizes on the sustainability. climate change. The India's vulnerability to the climate change and extreme weather condition can impact the data center operations and necessitating the resilient infrastructure. The sustainability initiative, the growing pressure on data center market, such as energy efficient cooling system and use of renewable energy sources. The government regulating on green energy and emissions. And next is importance of e-waste management. Then now we are talking about the legal factors. The regulation on the data privacy involving the data privacy laws, including the proposed personal data protection bill, will be impact how data center operates, particularly in terms of the data storage and security. The intellectual property, then the intellectual property law. The protection of intellectual property law is a crucial in the data center industry, especially with the growing concern and cybersecurity. The compliance with the international standard. The data center require must comply with the various industry specific regulations, such as those in the finance, healthcare, which detect the how data should be stored, and in enforcement of the IP laws in the data center market. Then the robust global framework for the contracts and SLAs. So the from that we are conclude that India's data center market is set to be for the significant growth due to the favorable policies and digitalization trend. And the challenges include are energy cost, sustainability, and regulatory practices. The strategy positioning will be crucial for the leveraging the opportunities in this market. So in this way we are analyzing the data center market uh, of the India's. So guys, if you like this video, please like and share to the share and subscribe. Thank you.